What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Crystal. I own a travel agency based out of Connecticut, but I live in Aruba, and this morning we are going to show you something different. We're going to show you some of the best hikes and walks in Aruba, starting with the Alto Vista area. We're going to park over at the Alto Vista Chapel and show you guys what's over there. This chapel was built in 1750. I'm going to show you guys a little bit. It's just a really cute place to come. You can literally sit out here. Now, you can hike literally anywhere around here. We're going to go that way behind the chapel towards the water, and you'll see kind of what we do. It's not very easy to get lost. You can just always find your way back to the chapel. Over here is where we parked, back behind the chapel, and we're gonna walk down this way, going towards the water. This is a pretty easy to moderate hike. It's not really that intense. There are some trails that get intense, but we walked on a pretty easy path. So I would say this is okay for someone of any real fitness level to do. There's a lot of little abandoned house type things here that you can explore. A lot of trash by the ocean, unfortunately. And there we have the chapel again, so we can see where we're going. Now we are going to refuel at Eduardo's Hideaway, one of my favorite spots. If you've never been, you must go. Next up, we are heading north of the island over to Malmok. This is where a lot of the nice houses are in Aruba. You've probably driven by here before if you've ever gone to the lighthouse. This is an easy walk for sure. Okay, so we are at our starting point. We have parked here. This is the Ritz-Carlton. Next to it is the Marriott Stellaris. There's a roundabout over here. So if you are driving or taking a taxi, you're just gonna let them know to bring you to the kite surf area, which is next to the Ritz-Carlton. Pretty much all locals will know exactly where this is. But we are walking this way. There's actually a kite surfing contest going on this weekend, which is kind of cool. Maybe we'll come film some of that. Okay, so this is the beginning of where we're gonna start walking. They have this nice new walkway that was built, I think, about a year ago, and a nice little boardwalk or deck, I don't know what you'd want to call it. People sit, people come do yoga, sometimes exercise classes. Just a really nice area to walk. Another idea to give you guys that have been to Aruba before, this is the main street that you'll go up to get to the lighthouse. There are a lot of cars here, but it's a great view. And the houses, okay, so here we can keep going straight, but you're gonna see my dog is gonna take a left very soon. Yeah, he likes to go this way, which is on a little dirt path instead through the sand. So you can go either. They both lead to the same place. Over here we have like a little secluded beach area. It's a little rocky. I would say it's more for just like hanging out with a cooler or a book. I think a lot of people from these houses come over here. Look at that one. So we're coming up towards the end here. You'll see there's some like really cool cliffs over here. This is nice, you know, in the morning or at sunset. So this is coming to the opposite end here. You could keep going, but there's just no pathway. Like, they just built this whole path here, which keeps it nice and clean and safe. So you could actually park on this side too and walk the opposite way, which sometimes I do. If you were to take this left over here, you'll get down to the lighthouse area, just to give you an idea where we are. But we are turning around. Russell says come a little earlier. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's a little hot. I agree. On the way back, you can see all of the hotels in the distance. Okay, we just finished. Took us about 45 minutes to go all the way down and back. 4,800 steps, 2.4 miles. We're back on another hike to show you, and today is Hooiberg. This is a mountain in Aruba with steps on it. There's over 500 steps, which doesn't sound that hard. And I've made it up in I think about 12 minutes before, but today we're gonna take it a little slower because we have the dog. But it's pretty intense, so we're gonna show you guys. Okay, we've just made it up the first little set of stairs, which isn't even that high. But as you can tell, I'm already winded. I like to think of myself as a somewhat fit person, so it gets pretty intense pretty quick. Just started raining, so we're standing under this little thing and just taking a break, especially because the dog is not equipped for all these steps. He's really small, so there are little spots like every, I don't know, maybe 150 steps to take like a little break. Halfway through, he gave me a kiss like, thanks for carrying me. That was way more intense with an extra 15 pounds. The thing about this is every time you think that you're almost there, you're not. Like right now, if you look, it looks like we're like coming towards the end. We're not. Home stretch. Finally, we made it to the top. We did record up here, but the camera was picking up some sort of like radio signal. There was a ton of static on all of the footage, so unfortunately I was explaining what everything is and what direction we're looking at. Couldn't quite get that audio, but basically you can see pretty much everything up here. The hotels, Palm Beach. The top of the mountain does have cell phone towers, but it is safe to hike up here. Just be careful where you're stepping that you don't trip over anything. This is actually a view of the airport, which is pretty cool if you see some planes coming in. Here we are on our way back down. We made it back down. Legs are trembling. And last but definitely not least, we are starting very early this morning at Aruba National Park. We parked over at the Natural Bridge and we're gonna walk around over to Blackstone Beach. Now, I've never been to Mars before. I don't know about you guys, but I imagine this is probably close to what it looks like, minus maybe all of the ocean. It's just a really awesome landscape out here, like nothing you've probably seen before. There's a lot of cool little bays and beaches that you can explore on the way. We also found the upside down from Stranger Things. This is actually the water gate. If you've never seen that show before, you wouldn't understand. But anyway, this was pretty creepy, and I think we came across a Demogorgon as well. At least he looked pretty evil. Okay, now we made it to Blackstone Beach. There's also a little natural bridge here. As you can see, it's called Blackstone Beach because it is full of black stones. There's two little areas here, so this one you have to climb down a little bit to get to. The other area has this little like seating area that you can sit under, and it's a little more open. So here we have the start of Blackstone Beach, and over there is where we parked, but you have to go kind of around. That's why it takes a little longer. That's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to see us do a hike over to the natural pool, let us know in the comments below and we can do that next time.